In June 2025, the Middle East once again became the center of global tension. Iran and Israel, two of the most bitter regional rivals, found themselves on the edge of a full-scale war. What began as isolated military warnings quickly escalated into targeted strikes, cyber attacks, and public threats that shook not just the region, but the entire world. It started quietly. Reports surfaced on June 13th that an Israeli reconnaissance drone had been shot down near Iran's Natanz nuclear facility. While Iran called it a violation of sovereignty, Israel remained silent. But silence didn't mean inaction. Within 48 hours, Iranian-backed militias in Syria and Lebanon launched a coordinated barrage of short-range missiles toward northern Israel. Most were intercepted by Israel's Iron Dome system. But the message was clear: this wasn't just a border incident. This was retaliation. On June 16th, Israel responded with precision airstrikes deep inside Syria, targeting Iranian intelligence bases and weapon convoys. At least 27 Iranian operatives were reported killed, according to leaked Israeli military sources. Iran vowed revenge, and they meant it. The world watched as the conflict unfolded like a chess game with deadly consequences. Iran deployed Shahed 238 drones over the Red Sea, a more advanced model than those used in previous years. Meanwhile, Israel activated its David Sling and Arrow, three defense systems, layers designed not just for defense, but for deterrence. And then came June 18th. In the early hours of that morning, explosions lit up the sky near the Israeli city of Haifa. Iran had launched mid-range ballistic missiles, possibly from inside Iraq, targeting what they claimed were military installations. While Israel claimed to have intercepted most of them, two missiles struck the outskirts of a military base, causing minor injuries but sending a chilling signal across the globe. This was no longer shadow warfare. This was direct. In Tel Aviv, air raid sirens echoed for the first time in nearly a year. People rushed into bunkers. Schools closed. Flights were grounded. Meanwhile, in Tehran, rallies erupted praising the Revolutionary Guard, even as Iranian civilians feared what a direct war would bring to their cities. The United States called for immediate de-escalation, warning that a regional war could spiral out of control. Russia urged restraint, but sent additional naval presence near the Persian Gulf. China maintained silence, publicly neutral, privately concerned about energy routes and oil markets. Then, unexpectedly, came cyber attacks. On June 20th, Israel's Ministry of Energy experienced a major disruption. Simultaneously, reports emerged of power outages across southern Iran. Though no nation claimed responsibility, analysts strongly suspected both countries had gone digital, taking the battle into the realm of cyber warfare. With pressure mounting and global oil prices spiking, back-channel diplomacy began. Oman, Qatar, and even Turkey offered to mediate. And on June 24th, an informal ceasefire was announced, brokered quietly with the help of European intermediaries. No official agreement, no handshakes, just a pause. By the end of June, at least 170 people had died, including civilians, soldiers, and militia fighters across Iran, Israel, Lebanon, and Syria. Millions lived in fear. Billions watched the headlines. And while the skies may have calmed, the silence that followed was uneasy. This wasn't just a conflict. This was a reminder of how fragile peace can be, how deep old rivalries still run, and how close the world came, again, to watching two powerful nations ignite a war with consequences no one could fully predict. The story isn't over. It's only paused. You're watching Infinity Info Universe, where real stories come alive. If you found this video powerful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yes, hit the bell icon so you never miss what the world is really watching. Thanks for being here.